Hello there, instant, and welcome back to some more of the Binding of Isaac Rebirth. Today, you really want me to, game? You really want me to play as Eve? I'll play as Eve. Okay, item room right off the bat. Okay. I guess that's a thing that flies around. Oh, I know what that does. It blows stuff up when it touches it. So you want to actually stay away when it does. But it's helpful enough. In particular, if you can combine it with Nord Leaf, then it's fantastic. So I should not have picked up that black heart. There's a free secret room for us. That's fantastic. And a free shop, I guess? Is this a shop? Yeah, but what's this one then? One of these is libraries. Maybe I want to use a bomb just to see if I am that lucky. Say thin out mushroom. It's a tears up and damage down. A huge tears up as well. So let's see. Take the rest of the floor first, of course. Also want to do the boss rush thing if at all possible. But a pretty good start to this run. No doubt about that. Now I have both the bomb and a key, so that means that I'm guaranteed at least a shop. Well, it means that I'm guaranteed a library, doesn't it? Because I can just go into both of them. And there's another key, so why don't we use a key first? And then come back, and then if this thing up here is not a library, then I'll go into the other one by using a bomb instead. That's a library, and that's a Book of Belial. That's pretty good. So far so good. Decent spacebar item. Decent items in general. I guess getting the damage down might not actually be that bad a thing, because our damage is so bad to begin with, since we're playing as Eve. I should watch out here. That guy is gonna kill himself. Literally a suicide bomber right here. There we go. So Big Beautiful Fly seems very good. Suddenly deals a lot of damage. This guy's so annoying though, just because of the knockback. Can we knock him into the fly? No. Okay, Jesus juice. That's also good. Damage and range up. So far, everything is looking fantastic. Item room again. I had this before, didn't I? Proptosis, yeah, okay. Also a very good item, I think. I think if you use it correctly, it's a DPS upgrade. It means that you do need to get close to your enemies, but that's often possible. There are a few situations where it's really bad, but those are a few, it seems. So we're really digging our setup right now. It's, none of the items that we have are completely overpowered by themselves, but together it seems like it's working pretty well. In particular, if I... Oy, that guy's AI. In particular, if I can avoid taking damage from the bomb fly. So I want to find the boss room as soon as possible. There it is. So that I can deal with the boss while I still have my black heart, thereby maximizing my own chances to get a devil room. Do I want to do anything else on the floor? It's also a question. I guess I'll go to the secret room. Looks like it's close by. Pop Book of Belial. Huge tears. Whoops. Ah, I'm not sure how I managed to get hit by that. This is easy to get hit by though. We do get a HP upgrade, so we can do something in here. That's a bad one, I'll take it. It removes all of our hearts, so I should not have picked up that red heart upgrade, but whatever. So now we have a ton of soul heart, or a ton of black hearts. We're very fast. And our tears are already ridiculous. Let's see. I don't want to go into the shop yet, because I probably won't have enough money, but there could be money up here. There's bombs. Bombs are also good. I guess if I put down a bomb here, I'll get 8 cents. Is that so? Not quite. Worth a try though. I could go into the curse room, and I probably should. Let's see, let's just quickly do it. We're so fast right now that it doesn't take too much time to do so. I do want to get to the boss rush thing, so I want to beat... Oh, that's Guppy said. Oi! Did not see those spiders. Thankfully, we had a few invincibility frames. I'm gonna keep Book of Belial, I think that's better, but it's nice to have Guppy's head, so that we are 1/3 of the way to becoming Guppy. Anyway, I would like to do the boss rush thing, so that requires me to beat Mom in less than 20 minutes. Which is possible with our current setup. In particular because we're fast. Being fast makes it a lot easier. I'll do it. A little skeptical. Oh, why did that only trigger now? So we of course have 4 Babylons since we're 8. That means that if we are running on less than... This room is super scary. If we're running on less than 1 red heart, then we become a devil, which makes us deal more damage. But it's a little weird to me that that only triggered now. It should have done so when we picked up Abandons to begin with. Some free mushrooms blowing up there. Let's just pop Book of Belial. It's a good place to do it, probably. So, yeah. Good start. Good start. Whoops. Should not get too close to that bomb. Not interested yet. But I could be if I get in some more keys. There's our item room again. That's anti-gravity, isn't it? I wonder... Oh, that actually doesn't seem very good at all. Because our tears diminish before they get to fire. So that was probably not a good pickup. Yeah, lesson learned. But at least it's also a tears upgrade. So there's that. Fly somewhere? No? Oh, so I don't actually know what's down here. The game wants me to experience for myself. A single stone chest, I'll pick it up. Also a few mushrooms. Yeah, didn't get anything useful. A little unfortunate. So unfortunately, this is gonna be one of those runs where I need to spam my my arrow keys the entire time, which is something I don't really like doing if I can avoid it. But I guess getting today's practice out of the way immediately is also good. We are dealing a lot of damage. That's another HP upgrade. And I almost was about to say that we are probably gonna fight Krampus in here, because that seems to happen so often. Lump of coal is good. It's a damage up. Essentially, it's a DPS up, I should say. And the way it probably works is that you deal more damage as the longer your tears have flown, or something like that. Annoying room, but pretty easy. Can't use that rainbow poop or anything, but I can probably find the secret room. No? Okay, there could also be a few other places that I didn't see. Maybe just one other place, actually. Below the item room here. Yeah. Transcendence. So that's flight. We can now fly. Flight is good. Flight means that we get stuff for free. We can also go into the curse room more or less for free, but we already went in there, so... let's also open up this. That's Bob's Rotten Head. Not good at all. Well, it's also not bad, but it's not very good compared to Book of Belial. Yeah. Time-wise, what are we looking at? We're still ahead of the clock. So that's good. Spam, 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 spam. So of course we're getting a bunch of red hearts right now that we cannot actually use. But if I could, I guess I just ruined the entire Horror Babylon thing. So if I could find an arcade, there's an arcade right there. Oh, that's my friend actually. Let's do this. Are we in Horror Babylon state now? This is confusing to me. I don't understand how this works anymore. I thought we were supposed to be in Horror Babylon state at this point. Oh, but when we're Eve, that triggers already when you're at 1 full red heart. So maybe we already were in that state. It's a little confusing because normally you can solve just by the visual effect, but we have a couple of visual effects that are very similar at the moment, so makes it a little bit more difficult to tell. That's Spider Butt. It's not very good. I don't think it's better than Book of Belial anyway. It slows enemies down on a single room and deals damage to them. So that makes sense when you're... I mean, everything that slows enemies down, or just stops them entirely, is better when you have more damage. Why did that blow up? Oh, because of the fly, of course. So, since we have good damage, it is good, no doubt about it, but I think this is still gonna be better. I'm gonna buy the Soul Heart. I know a lot of people don't do it that way. I like to always have a bunch of Soul Hearts readily available, even though that money could have, of course, been put to use at a future shop as well. Let's get out of the way of that. Anything else we want to do? We should look for secret rooms, I guess. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe not. Fallen. Fallen is one of the more difficult bosses. Because he has an attack that requires a good reaction time to avoid. But he also drops better items. So I will not complain, that's the attack I'm talking about. Those are the sides that we just unlocked. Death's Touch. This is absolutely ridiculous. I am digging it. So do we want Gimpy? Let's take it. Gimpy sometimes drops soul hearts when you take damage. So if we could just get a few soul hearts out of that, that will be nice, because it's gonna be a long while until we're gonna take red heart damage when we only have one red heart. And when we do take red heart damage when we only have one red heart, we're likely to die of it, so... yeah, I imagine I'll probably have to go through most of this room. The visual effect on my shots right now is so confusing. But I'll take it. I'll take it. It's Bob's Brain. I don't actually want that. Bob's Brain is or Bob's Rotten Thoughts, or whatever it's called. It's the thing that allows you to shoot bombs every now and then you deal damage to yourself because it's hard to control. War means that we're gonna get a cube of meat. That's also okay. I like things that fly around us and allow us to not take damage. It's a cube of meat right there, and another Devil Room. Dark Bomb for 3 soul hearts. That's a very good trade. Even though it takes off half of our health, Dark Bomb, every time he picks up a red heart and a half, drops a soul heart. And since we don't have any use for red hearts right now, that's extremely good. Oh, and that's a black heart for some reason. Is that because of Abaddon or because we're Eve? We also got a black heart early on in this game, already on the first floor, which confused me a little bit, because normally you don't just see black hearts randomly dropping like that. So maybe that's an Eve thing, I don't know. Not gonna deal with that. So we did already go to our item room, didn't we? So I guess all I'm really out to find here... What's the time at? We have plenty of time. All I'm really out to find here is some more soul hearts. Just from... This is the one that allows us to walk on spikes. Finding some more soul hearts from just having Dark Bomb. And maybe just some more consumables in general. I was hoping that this shop could also contain something good. Hopefully we'll be able to go to the shop on the next floor so that we can actually, if nothing else, donate some money. I shouldn't spend too much time, of course, but I think at this point I'm pretty fast, so I will not worry about that yet. I will take that stress on the next floor. What did... Oh, I blew up. Or the big fly blew up. So I should, whenever I go into the room, be aware that he flies in a certain direction, of course, and then attempt to not... Soul heart? No. And attempt to not take damage from him, because damage is bad. A little tempted to go into the curse room, but I would like to get a little bit more health first. I guess I'll put down a bomb here, just because it could be a tarot card. Temperance, not useful, but I can use it to get a few red hearts, probably just by blowing it up. So that's something I'll do. Still no soul hearts, or black hearts. Could also look for the secret room, but it looks like it could be in several different positions, so let's not worry about that. Any marks? No. Let's move on. Interesting run so far. We're far ahead of the clock, and we're definitely strong enough to deal with the boss rush. In particular, because the bosses in the boss rush, I'll take this, they spawn red hearts, and red hearts equal black hearts, apparently. That wasn't difficult at all. Balls of Steel is the best pill in the game. Well, it's often the best pill in the game. Pretty Fly is also very good. In some cases, also the best pill in the game. Wrath should not be a problem. And we get Mr. Boom. Allows us to put down a bomb once in a while. Bomb has big radius, does huge damage. But it's altogether not very useful. I have enough health right now that I should go to the curse room. So I will. So at this point, the big fly is probably not actually gonna do so much. Okay, let's hope. Okay, fair enough, game. This is ridiculous. I think we might have a chance here. This is so silly. Let's go in here as well. I definitely don't want to reroll my items if that's offered. It's not, but that's Guppy's tail. I'll take it. I'll take also the cartridge instead of Nicalis, because we can't use Nicalis for anything. So Guppy's Tail means that more chests will probably be golden chests. But in particular it means that we're more likely to become Guppy, and that's the more important thing about it. We don't have enough keys to really make good use of Guppy's Tail otherwise. But it's not a problem. There's our item room. This room is scary. We somehow found a secret room somewhere. And Gimpy gave us a little bit of health, which I shouldn't have picked up because that was kind of a waste. Okay. It's an attack fly. No, yeah, it is an attack fly. Distant admiration. So, red fly flies around us, deals damage to enemies. It's good. In particular, it's good if you combine it with if you manage to combine it with something like Book of Shadows or the Polaroid. I picked up that again. That was also a mistake. I'm getting too much health. That's a problem here. It's not the worst problem to have, admittedly, but it is turning out to become a problem. I don't know what this is. There's option. Oh yeah, we had that before, but I never managed to figure out what it actually did. So let's just go crazy here. Maybe I'll buy a key. I'll probably go to the dark room actually, so I won't have much use out of keys, other than the fact that they're nice to have now when I'm now when I have Guppy's Tail. I guess I could also create this havoc-y thing around me that enemies can run into. I wonder how that works. Let's try it out. Okay, maybe I shouldn't use it on enemies that don't actually run into me then. This is ridiculous. Time, we have plenty of time, so let's just look at the rest of the floor. In particular, it's because the rest of the floor is apparently only one room. So stupid. I guess I will not be taking that, because that would be silly. Should look out for a secret room maybe. I already found the secret room, so I'm not going to actually look out for that. I'm not going to use the Book of Belial until the boss rush. Mom, it should be fairly easy. If I could actually see her shadow from all this mess here. Alright, so I'm gonna take the negative. And I will go into the boss rush before going into the devil room, because last time I went into the devil room, the boss rush thing went away. Which is not something I want. Lard could be interesting. Oh, that's a damage upgrade right there. So I think the one on the... Okay, let's just go through them one at a time. The one on the top left is Cricket Set. It's a damage up, but it's a damage up that comes with a multiplier, so it's a huge damage up for us. The one on the top right is Chocolate Milk, allows us to charge our shots. I don't know how that works with our current setup. It could be interesting to see. And I also didn't pick up Chocolate Milk before, so that's the reason for doing it. But I probably won't. The one on the bottom left is a Bean, allows us to fart once in a while. And the one on the bottom right is Lard, which is the speed down, but it comes with 2 health upgrades. 2 health upgrades, which is also often good. But entirely unuseful in our situations when we're rolling on Soul Heart. So I'll pick up Cricket's Head. I'll pop Book of Belial, and then I'll destroy everything in this room. And while I do so, Dark Bomb can run around. Give me some soul hearts if he wants to. I wonder if I can do this in less than 4 minutes, and I probably can. Then maybe I can go into the devil room, buy whatever's in there for some soul hearts, and then I can come back in here and just fill up my soul heart tanks. I unlocked the cellar. Okay. That took a while, but good thing that it happened. The cellar is the more difficult version of the basement. So it's not necessarily a good thing to unlock it, but at least it's an achievement, and we do want to get all the achievements because this channel is about unlocking achievements. Guri died. Why is there so much AIDS poop around? Ah, taking damage. That's unfortunate. Let's just pick up a soul heart immediately. Also strange because I did the boss rush before, and I think they're the same bosses, right? That you face every time. So it's a little strange that I had not unlocked something that normally unlocks when you kill certain bosses. Skip Infamy, surprisingly easy. Oh, the bloat is annoying. Let's watch out for him. Worst part here is that I have simply no idea what's actually going on. It's a little rough on the vision, this battle here. As if we also have the dead bird, which means that when we take damage, it flies around and does damage to everything, but the damage that it deals is completely meaningless compared to the damage that we otherwise do. I think this is the last one. I believe the Fallen is always the last boss, if I remember correctly. There we go. Unlocked Eve's Mascara for doing that. And Mom's Bra is similar to Book of Belial. It causes fear in a single room. I hope that I may as well take one of those, because this room is just... wow. And we still have the Del room. Oh, that's good stuff here. So I'll pick up Pentagram. That's a damage up. I'll pick up... I think Book of Belial might be better than Satanic Bible. I don't know. Satanic Bible is good. What's the time at? I have probably a minute to figure this out. Brother Bobby is just an ordinary familiar who flies around and deals damage. I'm not a big fan. But maybe I'll take it anyway. And maybe I'll also take the Satanic Bible just because it gives us some health once in a while and it gives us more black hearts than we would otherwise have. Book of Belial is also good though. Good. I'll take the Satanic Bible. Gives us a black heart every 6 rooms. And now, it turns out that my plan worked. We can go back to full health. So essentially all of those deals there, they were free. I lost a few black hearts, but that's okay. Yeah, okay, fair enough, Dark Bomb. I probably have 1 black heart, or 1 soul heart by having this Temperance card also. I should remember to use that. If it ever becomes necessary, which it probably won't. Boss is probably in the double room, if I would have to guess. So let's just go there. Yeah, having a map is so nice. Pop up. Can I blow him up? I can't. Okay, at least it triggered him. Yeah. Normally when you have the map you just want to go for the room that's the furthest away. That's more often than not your boss room. So I do take full heart damage now. Everything deals 1 full heart. So that means that my health is worth less than it was before. But also I get free health in every room, essentially. So Dark Bomb is so ridiculously overpowered. And it seems like he shows up so often. Which is very strange to me. Okay. I think I'll have his soul heart spawn in here now. I'm not sure what I was trying to. And maybe I shouldn't have used the Satanic Bible there either, because I am likely to take damage on this room. Maybe not though. Why did I get 2 items? Oh, that's because of more options, isn't it? So I get to choose. The one on the bottom is health up, which I don't actually want, because I would rather have the negative work the entire time and Horror Babylon work the entire time. And the one on the top I can never remember. I think this is Roid Rage, which is speed and shot speed up. Maybe. Let's take it. Speed and shot speed up. I think Meat, the one at the bottom, also comes with a damage up. But I mean, I would be losing damage by getting a health up at this point, so I think this is the correct decision. Okay, and now we probably want to go all the way to the right. May as well look for a secret room, I guess, on the way. Oh, Infamy. Sometimes allows us to not take damage when we should have taken damage, but I never understand why. It's bomb back. It flies around with us. We never had this item before in this game. Oh, this is cool. I didn't know that black hearts turned, or soul hearts turned into black hearts in that way, that it sort of goes down. I guess we could take a shortcut here if we want to. Only save us before I'm going to one room, but could be good. Yeah, I don't think we had bomb back before, but it just flies around us and gives us bombs. That's pretty good. Bombs are good. I can see forever. That shows us where the top secret room is as well. I don't know what I would want in a top secret room right now to make this run any better. And again, as always, the top secret room is always next to the boss room. It's so strange. Okay, this room. Can I make use of that somehow? I guess I could use the temperance and then just play it a lot. Right? I could play it 7 times or something like that. But is that good? I'll get some money. But I can't actually use money for anything. And I don't want the health upgrade from temperance. I would much rather just have that health at a later point in the game. Paralysis. At this point I probably shouldn't be taking pills. Okay, I'll take that pill. One thing is also so cool about this is that our tears are so big that they just appear to hit everything. So we one-shot Mom, essentially. Mom's heart. And we will go to the... we'll go to Shoal. Because we have the negative. Double checking. Negative should be somewhere. Or maybe we just have so many items that we can't actually see which items we have anymore. Ridiculous. Anyway, maybe I won't use the Satanic Bible yet. Because I could take damage. So using the Satanic Bible right now, I think would just turn... oh, this is a difficult one. It could be to the left or to the bottom. I think it's to the left. Using the Satanic Bible, I think would just turn a soul heart into a black heart, which is not all that useful. So we also have a very good chance at getting the Dead Boy achievement, which you get for not taking damage on the chest. So that is, of course, something I want to do at some point. Okay, wrong guess. I don't know quite how it works. I think maybe it's alright if you don't take red heart damage, or maybe that has been fixed, and it was just alright at some point. In which case it would be very easy to get on this run, of course. Of course, also, if we get a chance to go to the final boss in the game, that would be great. But with our current setup, we don't. What's up with these turrets? Okay, that's what's up with those turrets. Oh, why did I do that? Okay, I'll pop Satanic Bible, of course. Annoying room. So I don't know, I think you just need to do the dark room without taking damage. I don't think you actually need to do both Shoal and the dark room. It's also not here. Huh. Okay, now I'm puzzled. Okay, there it is. Okay. I guess we'll take that those soul hearts with us into the boss fight, not that it matters. 1, 2, 3. Okay, first phase wasn't too bad. Second phase is also going okay. And at this point I guess I'll use the anti-gravity tears a little bit and just hope that the hooves will fall on my sides. Okay, that wasn't the most difficult Satan boss fight we've ever had. Unlike the Razor, do I want to do anything else on this floor? Well, I guess there's one obvious secret room location, so why don't we just check for it? Is there more of those? No? Okay, fair enough. In the original, you could have more than 12 hearts. You would just stack them as long as you wanted to. If that was the case here, this run would be absolutely ridiculous. It already is, but it would be even more ridiculous. Okay, so hopefully we find Dad's key. That's all I really want in this run at this point. There's another Bolt of Steel pill. Okay, yeah, okay. I was talking at a previous run about how it seems like you often get items, more often get items from red chests that you would otherwise do on the dark room. Maybe that's not the case though. That's an item. That's Kamikaze, not very good. So we took damage. You probably noticed. I'm not too happy about that, obviously. I'm gonna leave those soul hearts around. I took damage again. Dark room is tricky. Too much stuff that you cannot see because your tears are too awesome. That's radioactive tears. No, mysterious liquid. I don't know what it does. I think it's piercing, but I don't know what else it does. Fallen should be easy. I'm not sure why he didn't die from that. It's a little strange. Yes, get back to full health. Why not? So again, I'll complete the entire floor. I don't know if dead bar triggers when you go down the chest or when you've completed the floor. But again, I mean, if we're gonna get it, it's gonna be in the cheaty way where we didn't lose any red health, but because we certainly already took damage. So that is very unfortunate. There's a lamb. Lamb will fly into my size and take a huge amount of damage. Actually, he has a fair amount of health, that guy. Which maybe shouldn't come as much of a surprise. So let's go on the other side. Okay, there we go. Did that unlock something? Black lipstick. Probably for, yeah, for beating this thing with Eve. Okay, so no dead boy. That's a little unfortunate because this run is around as good as runs can get. So I'll take the rest of the floor just in case by some huge stroke of luck we get Dad's key, which would allow us to deal with the final boss. And if nothing else, we may as well enjoy this run while it's still super powerful. So yeah, we won't play it for half an hour. This is by far the fastest I've ever beat the game. Okay, so there's an item. That's what is that? Anemic toxic blood. Don't know what it does. Probably does something when we get hit. Here we have the quarter. Would be great if we found the D6 somehow, actually. D6 and habit or something like that to get us as many items as possible. Whoa. So damage, that's silly. We'll get my health back immediately because this game is not supposed to be too difficult. I guess I should also look for top secret rooms. I'll start doing that when I get to the end of this corridor. Okay, they survived. This thing is very easy. No top secret rooms. Should also look for ordinary secret rooms. Could also contain items. I wanted to kick that into place because I thought it was misaligned. I did that wrong. Probably the top secret room is gonna be next to the boss. It always is. Oh, there it is. Mom's pad. Also, no, that causes fear, and Mom's heart causes freeze. Is that how it goes? I think it is. What happens if we blow these guys up on the dark room? Did we ever do that before? They die. Well, maybe they were already dead, but they died even more. So yeah, pretty fantastic run, right? Oh, another item. Monstrous Tooth. Summon Monstro. Deals damage to enemies. It's cool. More Masks of Infamy. This room would be so annoying if we didn't have piercing, huge, ridiculous scythes. Mom's heart. Or Yum heart, sorry. Spawns a gives you a single red heart. It can be useful, in particular if you combine it with a miter, or yeah, with a nun's habit. It's a little brimstone. He flies around us and has brimstone shots. Probably won't make much use of him because I'm not actually charging my scythes. I'm just still going insane on my keyboard right now. The cage ×2. Whoop. Kind of tricky actually. Just pop the Satanic Bible. Could make this a little bit easier. Oh, the card search triggered for the first time. So this is what it does. Ah, that took damage again. That's kind of silly. So maybe that's a 1 out of 10 or something like that. Doesn't seem to happen very often. Still looking for a top secret room, but otherwise we're out of here. I think I already looked down there in the bottom. Yeah, I must have. I want to go in there. Not there. It's probably in the next room. Oh, there it is. If we blow this up, does it give us an item? It does. Remote detonator. Alright, we certainly got a lot of items. No doubt about that. Let's go back to full health. Perhaps confuse the game into thinking that we actually got Dark Boy. No, doesn't look like we did. Alright, fair enough. So, given that was an Eve run, even though I have often complained that Eve is probably the worst character out of all of them, that is by far the most powerful we've been, I think. The most sure that I have been that we already won the game early on. So that's neat. No complaints. So for now, as always, thank you everybody for watching, and I will see you some other time.